Ladies and gentlemen, happy Saturday and a very warm welcome back to Kenco F1 for yet another thrill-seeking weekend, this time at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg. We are all here for the sprint race in Austria and round 8 of 10 in Kenco F1, where we were closing down to the last few races of Season 3. Sprint races are where drivers can not only gain positions for Sunday's Grand Prix, but they are also able to gain extra points for their own championships. Speaking of championships, it's still all to play though, and today could be the day where we see Max Chapman confirm his world championship here at Season 3, but he has to score some points in order to do so. And taking a look at this very basic but niche Red Bull Ring circuit then, 2.68 miles of track, spanning across 18 laps today and 36 tomorrow. 3 DRS zones with only 10 turns, 4 to the left and 6 to the right, where being in the mountains, elevation changes are everywhere. And into turn 3, where we will find Russell racing in his Williams back in 2021, where he got very cheeky overtake up the hill ahead of Lance Stroll. And down the road a little bit onto the next turn, turn 4, Leclerc and Perez were battling here, and they found themselves in a very common but difficult overtaking spot here. Leclerc got his elbows out and have just been given enough room by Perez to get the overtake done. And turn 6, 2021, where we witnessed some clean racing between two British drivers, Lando Norris and Lewis Hamilton. Great battle to watch last year, where Norris got out on top. And tyre compounds then for this weekend running remain in a very much softer tyre compound. C5s for the softest tyre, C4 mediums and the C3 hard tyres. Very interesting though with tyre strategies today, because who knows without any pit stops what tyres people will choose. Let's get the Austrian sprint race underway and the 8th round of Kenco F1. And onto the starting grid for... Oh, that's really loud. Onto the starting grid for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Fernando's not here because he's watching the football. So we have Sebi and Finley starting out on the front row with a Red Bull of Alex Peak and Dylan Hartley on the second row, who will be starting in 4th. We'll go with 5th. Zach Plant will be in 6th in his first AlphaTauri, the second AlphaTauri, but technically the only AlphaTauri today. Taylor Hume is in P7 along with Archie Middlefelt P8. Matthew Widdowson, Williams, who actually made it through qualifying yesterday, alongside Perez, with Cody debut race in P11 alongside Joe Bean in P12. Again, it's a random grid. Callum McGrath was drunk yesterday, but he managed P13. Adam Forbes P14 with Smits, who is not here, in attendance, P15, followed by Jonathan, followed by Jay, followed by Torben, who's not here, along with a Ferrari of Josh, and Max Chapman starting last. There it is. And that's the Austrian starting grid. There we go. Let's get into racing. Hopefully, everything should be good. Let me go onto the main scene, and hopefully everything is good. Can you guys see the screen? This is my first stream on this PC, so hopefully everything will go well. I am going to unmute as well. I don't know if Jamie is going to be here tonight, but hopefully he is.
I am going to be here.
Soon. Hello.
I'll be less commentating, but I will be here.
That's fine. Don't you worry. Hopefully everyone is well in chat though. I just need to get the overlay working. We've only got 12 laps here today, everybody. So this is going to probably be like a quick 20-minute sprint. It could be longer. It could be, I don't know. But ignore the Drivers' Championships. Ignore the Constructors over there. But yes, we are looking good today. Hopefully. Everything looks like it is working. But yeah, welcome in. I'm sorry that we didn't do qualifying. There will be a missed VOD and a missed video on YouTube if you are watching any like series thing on YouTube. Qualifying, I didn't have a PC yesterday, so that's why there was no stream. Looking at starting tyres though, everybody on the mediums for your, again, 12 laps. No one has to pit unless they get damage or their car falls apart, or I don't know. There's no other reason to pit other than a puncture or their car falling apart. So I doubt we'll get any pit stops today. It is just 12 laps of insane racing. Max Chapman is starting at the back. I don't know why that button's not working. Well, every other button's working, but the one I want. Maybe it won't work because we're still on the formation lap. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Anyway, we have an interesting front row, though. Sebi, Finley. Look at the angle of Sebi. Surely that's... Look at the angle of Zach. And are you seeing this, Jamie?
Yes, I am.
The angle of the Aston Martin. I don't even know if that's legal. But we'll work it out. We'll sort it out. Hopefully you guys can hear and
If
see.
the game's allowed it, then probably it is legal.
Yeah, the game allows it. We'll go with that. Anyway, this is the Austrian sprint race, and it's about to get going into turn 1. 16 drivers all ready to go. It's 5 red lights, and it's away we go for 12 laps of insane racing. Sebi defends hard against the Haas there of Finley. As down below, it looks like it's a Red Bull that's just spun. That's Alex Peak. He had a great qualifying session. It's looking a bit of a mess, though. Is that Alex Peak retired from the session? There's a really damaged Alpine as well back there. That might be Jay Robinson. Not getting off to the best start. There's an AlphaTauri in a wall as well. An instantly virtual safety car. That's 2 DNFs in 2 turns, Jamie. Full safety car.
That was very,
anticlimactic, yeah.
yeah, very climactic.
Oh, do you reckon we're going to get any cheeky pit stops for soft tyre? I don't know. Softs for 10 laps. No, actually, that probably won't happen.
Not gonna last.
God, what? Come on. Well, I put a warning out just when I told everybody to ready up when it was rolling the intro, and I said, ready up, careful into turn 1. Maybe one of the drivers lost the rear, maybe they were tapped, everyone had to brake instantly and then no one could react to it. I'm interested to know as well, has Jay Robinson got damage? Yeah, Jay Robinson has not got a front wing, but his wheel is working in real life. He had to fix it because he broke it earlier, but well, I guess we'll get going again after 3 laps of the safety car, meaning there'll only be 9 laps of racing. This is why, I mean, I could see this happening. It was good when it was a virtual safety car, but full safety car after 1 turn? Yeah. Jay's going to get a cheeky pit stop out of this as well. That'll get his front wing fixed as well. If we have a look at position changes, I think that's MFD number... Oh, no, it's that one. There you go. So that's currently position changes. Let me go and hide the full names as well. So everyone is in the pits from Callum McGrath, Dylan Hartley, Jay Robinson. Max Chapman moves up to P9. He's only 1 point away from getting points. Now, do you know how many points Max Chapman needs to gain today to win the World Championship?
What I'm trying to find.
Roger. Because I know it's some amount, isn't it? But obviously it all depends on where Josh finishes in front of him, because he's in the Drivers' Constructors with Josh. Now, unless Max Chapman doesn't get a point in the next 3 weeks, he's won anyway, but that's irrelevant. It's a matter of fact if when he wins it.
At the moment, with the way that Josh is scoring a single point, with the gap being 78 between them, then possibly... Actually, I might be wrong there.
Hang on, let me turn down that a little bit and turn you up. There we go.
Retract on that, because I might be wrong.
Okay. One driver I want to point out as well, Taylor Hume here. Started P6, now 3rd. He's in a podium position. Have we had a Mercedes on the podium? We have, haven't we? I believe. Once. You have to get that, yeah. I don't know. I can't remember. Did Adam get a podium or did he get P4? I can't remember. I can't remember.
P4 before, Adam.
Right.
Never got
No,
a podium.
okay, so there's never been a Mercedes on a podium. Sebi, Finley kept their positions. They'll be going for a safety car restart, hopefully at the end of this lap. Because we don't really want a sprint of parading around a safety car, ideally. We had much the same in Italy, but hopefully these drivers will be respectful. I mean, I think it was just racing incidents, to be fair, at the start. And 2 drivers got very unlucky. Archie was rammed into the back of. Right, okay. We can investigate it after and find out who it was. Maybe, I don't know. Another driver as well, Cody. Sebi's teammate. He's racing on a controller. His debut Grand Prix here. And, yeah, I mean, he started P11, was it? P9. So he's already up 5 places. So Cody's done well. But, yeah, it's good to see 2 Aston Martins that close up to the front of the grid. Let's go and have a quick look at Archie's. I can't really have an opinion on this, but I'll go and have a look and see what happened down into turn 1. This is the perspective from onboard and Alfa Romeo. So down into turn 1. It looks like Speedy Joe just got lost a little bit of the rear there. He brakes heavily with Zach and... okay. So you were avoiding a ready action, and then I don't think the reactions were quick enough from Adam to avoid that. I don't know. Are you seeing that, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm seeing that as well.
Yeah. It's a difficult one. So why was Zach braking in the first place?
Because virtual safety car was deployed, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, reduce your
virtual
match.
safety
Yeah,
car
so
was deployed,
Zach
which
slowed
means everybody
down.
has to reduce their speed.
Yeah. It's unlucky, man. That is so unlucky. Oh wait, hang on. We got racing again. Have I missed the safety car? I've missed the safety car restart. Oops. Drivers are racing again. Sorry about that. Let's get into the racing. Joe Bean is fighting for P4. The AlphaTerra goes on the inside. A little bit of a tap though. But we are seeing a few changes here. Joe Robinson still leading the back of the pack. Joe Bean though going for an inside overtake on turn 6. There's only 10 turns here at Austria. But he is now ahead of lots and lots of drivers up to P4. He'll be at the moment getting himself 5 points. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 6. He'll get 5 points at the moment if he keeps P4. Which, I mean, he thought it was a short qualifying. That's really wide there by the Haas of Finley. But yeah, at the moment, that's good for Joe Bean. Josh O'Mara up to P6 as well. He started pretty much last, so it's going well for his sprint race. Again, any like positions that I got today will be... Oh my god, that are the Williams there, Widdowson. It certainly is. He's gone for a bit of a spin. Turn 1 is a nightmare for these drivers. And he looks like he is now gone from... well, he's waiting for his teammate by the looks of it. We've got 2 Williams, P12, P13. Adam Forbes in the pits as well. Might be a new front wing for Adam, because it looks like obviously he might have damaged that with damage to Archie Middlefell. And apparently Williams spun at turn 7 as well. There you go. I want to get a track map up in the future where you guys can like see stuff. We need to get Cody to share his telemetry as well. That's another thing I need to ask him to do. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's looking good so far. Sebi has defended P1 very, very nicely, and it's just been interesting really with Taylor, because he's got the hot pursuit of a McLaren right behind him of Joe Bean. You can see that in the distance. DRS is not open this lap, but we're already halfway through the sprint. This is crazy. I mean, we are doing it a third of the real race, so it is still kind of a sprint. But yeah, here we go. We might be able to see an overtake. Is that the DRS open? It certainly is, yeah. Okay, 2 laps after the safeguard. DRS is open once again. Inside turn, into turn 3. Taylor keeping it nice and wide. Joe has got the advantage, though, out of that turn. But who will have the DRS down here? I think it will be Joe again. Or nobody. Nobody's got the DRS down there. I don't know where the detection point is, actually. You can see Joe locking up the rear right-hand side there. He's not using anti-lock brakes. He's got everything turned off. And it looks like he's got ahead. While all of this is happening, though, we are seeing Finley go for a lovely overtake here on the outside of Sebi to get the lead of the race and potentially get pole position for tomorrow's Grand Prix. He is still fighting Sebi here. Down into turn 9 and turn 10, but he will certainly be leading into lap 7 here. Is Finley, followed by Sebi, where that DRS flap will more than likely flap wide open. Nope, no, it won't. What's going on with DRS? Is it being disabled?
I think it's enabled 3 laps after.
Oh, maybe it was just glitched then. I definitely saw someone with a DRS flap. Joe was definitely using DRS. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Max Chapman as well, up to P5. He's fought through Cody, Zach, Josh O'Mara, Dylan Hartley. I don't know how he's managed that, but he must have got a beautiful overtake on about 3-4 drivers through lap 6 and lap 7. He's got a nice sort of comfortable position here, as we are still seeing Sevi and Finley battle for pole position tomorrow. Joe Bean has indeed got the overtake done on Taylor, and he's gaining advantage now over 1.4 seconds now between himself and Taylor in the Mercedes. I can't call it who's going to really be on the front 2 rows tomorrow. Zach Plant again fighting with Cody here. Great to see these 2 drivers fighting, and Cody looks to be a respectful driver as well, which is fantastic for the league. It'll be interesting to see as well if Josh can make a move onto Cody into lap 8. Lots of action here though at Austria. I do like the track. It's a very short track. I mean, what are we getting? 1 minute. Let's have a look at fastest sector times. It's like 1 minute 7s, I think, per lap, roughly 1 minute 7, 1 minute 8. Josh got fastest sector 1, Chapman fastest sector 2, and Joe Bean fastest sector 3 at the moment. That could all change, of course. And at the moment, Adam Forbes has got the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Probably because he's on the soft tyres. More than likely. Look at this, though. Wheel-to-wheel racing here with Sebi and Finley as they go down turn 4, getting his elbows out. But he's doing, to be fair, he's doing very, very well here, is both of these drivers. They're keeping room, they're giving room, they're racing, they're having a bit of fun. They keep swapping positions, but all this time they're fighting. Look who's right behind them both. Joe Bean. He could sweep up both of these drivers in like 1 or 2 turns, or even maybe 1 straight. But there will be a DRS straight coming up very soon for these top 3 drivers here. This could potentially be P1, P2, P3 for tomorrow here with what we're seeing. Max Chapman's yet to join the party. Taylor Hume, unfortunately, is going off a little bit off these top 3, probably because he hasn't got any DRS. But yeah, no moves was made there into turn 1. Turn 1's are tricky for the drivers. If you take it too wide, you're on the curb. You're on the yellow bit, which is not great. But yeah, look at these. All really close driving. I love to see it. It looks like Josh Romero's just completed that overtake there on Sebi. Although having a look at Cody, though, he's gone really wide into turn 1. He's losing the rears here. He rejoins the track there. I think Max Chapman might have had an issue there as well. He's back down to P7. He might have had a little spin as well with Cody. I'm not too sure 100%. But that's Cody P8. Callum McGrath getting back up to P9. He was leading the back of this Grand Prix. He's done well to get back up to P9. And that's what the current order looks like. So Zach Plant's the only driver to keep his position from where he started. Everybody else has either gained or lost positions. Really, really sad about Alex Peak, though, and Archie Middlefell. Obviously, it literally barely even made it into turn 1, and they were out of this Grand Prix. Really sad for that. But we've only got 3 laps left, and it feels like the racing's only just started. But it is what it is, and we will definitely have a 36-lap Grand Prix tomorrow. I believe 2000 Zulu. It depends on the World Cup, but I believe it will still be 2000 Zulu. But yeah, we'll have a little look. Look, there's Joe Bean's sprint story. Started 10th, now 3rd position. He is fighting for 7 and 8 points here. For this Grand Prix. Max Chapman's currently on 2 points to the World Championship. However, his rival, Josh Romero, is ahead of him. So I don't really think he'll be able to get World Championship today. Not to my knowledge. I haven't got the data, but I don't think he will be.
I am getting the data as we speak.
No worries.
I think the previous.
Yeah, I think because Josh is at the moment getting more points than Max. So I don't think it'll be tomorrow, surely.
I think it probably will be tomorrow.
But hey, a P7 start's better than a P20 start for any driver, to be honest with you. Shame Adam Forbes had that pit stop, though. He could have maybe got that pit stop done with the safety car. But we are seeing Finley lead themselves into the second to last lap, lap 11 of 12. With Finley in a Haas, followed by Sebi David. And you might be able to see the rear here of Joe Bean there. Take a wide angle. Not got enough pace, though. But he's following very, very closely behind at the rear of that Aston Martin. And at the moment, yeah, it looks like Zach Plant, P5. He hasn't got a teammate today. His teammate was meant to start on pole today. But he couldn't make it to the session. Josh Romero's teammate, Charlie, he couldn't make it this weekend either because of the World Cup. But hopefully we'll see him in 2 weeks' time at Singapore. I can't wait for the Singapore Grand Prix. That is in 2 weeks' time. And then we've got Brazil in 3 weeks. And that's the end of Season 3. So it's absolutely flown by. But it has been a hell of a lot of fun. But yeah, Singapore, Eric, indeed. It's a tricky track to overtake, but I feel like we haven't had a street track for quite a while here on Kenco F1, so it'll be good to see all these drivers racing around the streets of Marina Bay, I suppose. Marina Bay? Is it Marina Bay? I think it's Marina Bay. We've got yellow flag sector 3 here. Not too much. It might be Callum McGrath there spinning. We are seeing both Williams at the back, but it does look like Finley is going to start the last. Oh, that's a Williams just gone off there. Hopefully it won't cause too much commotion, but at the moment it is Finley leading Sebi, leading Joe Bean, leading Taylor, Zach, Josh, Max Chapman, Cody P8, Dylan Hartley, Jay Robinson in P10. It's only top 8 drivers that actually get points today. It's just, obviously, we don't normally do Kenco F1 Saturday evenings. This is the last sprint race of the season. But it is definitely something that I do want to do, obviously, going forward with more of this. But yeah, it does indeed. I mean, unless Sebi or Joe Bean can do something, Sebi is trying his heart out here. He is trying everything he possibly can as he comes down through the last lap. I don't know if he's got enough momentum here to do anything. He's got 0% ERS to give. And I don't know if Joe Bean's got any beans left. He's got 8%. He's going to have to use it all on the last lap, but it's not going to be enough. It does indeed look like Finley will be taking pole position for tomorrow's Grand Prix as he crosses the last turn and will be crossing the line to win these sprint race. Little bit of a wiggle there for Finley, followed by Sebi David. Joe Bean had a fantastic comeback drive there, up 7 positions today. Zach unable to get a move there done on Taylor Hume. Josh Romero up to P6, great drive from him. Max Chapman, great drive as well, P7. They've made up loads of positions today. Jonathan's retired from the session. He's got new Fanatec gear as well this weekend. So it's a shame to see him retire, but I believe he will be starting P11. We got Dylan Hartley P8, Cody P9 his debut Grand Prix, Jay Robinson getting P10. No points for Jay or Cody though. Adam Forbes up to P11. It looks like both the Williams, they're just going about 1 mile an hour. Are you surprised, Jamie? I'm not.
I'm not.
Not at all. But there might have been a fault with the car. I don't know. He retired. Finley just took me out. Oh, I'm about to say, Finley just won the Grand Prix, Jonathan. We'll have a look who it was. We'll have a look. We'll review it. Have you got a record? I don't know if you record. I'm not too sure. Josh says, wing damage cost me so much. Max Chapman gets driver of the day. I owe it to a combined effort of Max Chapman and Josh Romero here. And Joe Bean. They all made brilliant places up. Yeah, there's the points there. I'll get a screenshot of that. Finley, 8 points today. Sebi, Speedy Joe getting 6. Taylor with 5. That's great for Mercedes, though. Couldn't quite get the podium. Do you get podiums in sprint races? You get medals, I guess.
Yeah, you get a medal.
Well, that's better than nothing. Max Chapman goes up 2 points. Josh up 3. So that basically means the drivers go up by 1 difference now. So the gap's getting bigger. Will it be big enough? Is it too late? We already know who's the winner, but it's not confirmed. But yeah, that was a really quick sprint race. But we luckily we only had 1 safety car, so I'm happy about that. You forgot to clip. Okay, no worries. That's all good. It's all good. I told you this would be a quick stream. We're 25 minutes in. For anyone who likes Flight Sim, by the way, keep your eyes out for tomorrow. There might be some very sleek, clean FPS, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if we want to speak to people or if we just want to head out and do the full kind of shebang tomorrow. But yes, go for it.
I've got championship standing.
Yes.
So from this race, Max Chapman is on 150 points.
Mm-hmm.
And Josh Romero is on 83, which is a 67-point gap. And yeah. Is that correct? Yeah.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, so if we had a 75-point gap today, then he would have won the championship.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It will have to be down to tomorrow, or if not, Singapore.
Yeah,
we'll see what goes. We will see what goes. No fastest lap point either. That's a very good point. I think, was it Adam who got the fastest lap?
No, you don't get fastest lap in sprint.
Oh, you don't even get the additional.
No, you don't get the additional point in sprints. It's only in the main race.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. So yeah, Finley with 8 points. Shall we go and have a chat with Finley? Oh, 75 is without the 3 laps of... that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. You get it?
Yeah, I get it now.
You get it.
Do you want to do the thing that we did last week?
What did we do last week?
Just go straight into, like, a voice challenge, just say if you want to talk.
Yeah, we can. It won't be... It will be a quick one.
It'll be a quick talk.
Yeah, we can pop in Grandstand 1. Why not? And then everyone can hopefully be in there, maybe. Oh, it's too late. I've already moved into Grandstand 1. Sorry, Jamie. I moved before you finished talking.
So nobody, like...
Yeah, if no one comes here, it's all good.
Hello.
Hello. We've got Max, if anyone doesn't know his voice. We've got Finley as well.
That was a bit of a mess.
Turn 1, bloody hell. Respect out the window.
It's a bit stupid, but I mean...
They didn't even make it to turn 2 and there was a full safety car.
Yeah, I got floor damage on the first lap.
Oh.
Brilliant.
How bad was it?
It's like, it's like between yellow and orange. was just like, I was just like, oh well. So that's what made me spin. I was like P4 and then I spun. Oh well. Got tomorrow.
I mean, you definitely made up a few positions.
I don't even see what happened at the front.
There was three. So it was Joe, Finley, and Sebi having great racing for the last sort of 4 or 5 laps. Would you say?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it was the whole race after the safety car, really.
Oh,
Joe
yeah,
kind of catch
actually.
up when me and Seb were fighting. But it was straight, like, at least 6 or 7 laps of racing, I think.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I mean, did you sort of, when you got ahead of Sebi, was you just like heavy defensive mode, or did you just push on and?
I realised that I managed to stretch enough of a gap out of turn 1 so he wouldn't catch me in the DRS into turn 3. And also, yeah, I got a good enough exit out of turn 3 to,
Nice.
yeah, to just cover him off. So it was just a case of making sure the gap doesn't get too close. And yeah, just control the race. And because I forgot to practice before qualifying down for this race, I wasn't exactly expecting a win, but I'll take the 8 points for sure.
Yeah, good. I mean, it's your first pole, isn't it? Or have you done?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's definitely never been yourself and Sebi on the front row, so
No,
it's gonna be good. I think Joe and Taylor as well, row 2. Yeah, I don't know. It's a mix of a grid, but I like it because it makes everything interesting. I mean, there's 36 laps tomorrow, so there's a lot more laps of racing.
Where
So
are you,
hopefully
Max?
turn one's better.
P7.
Yeah, you'll still be in the mix.
I was
sure.
P4, and then because I overtook. Well, no, I was just behind Taylor, and then came around the last corner and just touched the inside curb too much and just spun.
F.
Yeah. So,
I saw you were up to P5 and then you went down a
and
few.
then I re-overtook Cody.
Yeah, Cody had a
Came around the
spin, I think,
corner.
turn 1.
Yeah, I don't know what
Was
happened.
there any collision or was it just lack of control?
No, he said it was an illegal overtake.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I'm here. This is me, Cody. Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. What happened when whoever it was spun? I had to go wide, and then it told me to give the place back to you. But then the safety car came out, so I knew that had messed everything up, and that wouldn't pass.
Cody's moment.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I think
Wait, is this on the safety car? Oh.
Basically.
At the start. Oh yeah. I wasn't involved in that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got the 5-second time penalty, which made me go from P8 to P9. So. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I agree, Josh. It was awful. Who spun? Who was in the middle? Did they get hit or did they just spin on their own?
So Archie was. Do you want to see the clip?
Yeah.
I can share my screen. Right. So this is what happened with Archie. If you can see my screen.
Yeah.
So this was turn 1. I think did Alex get punted?
Look, you can see me go wide as well.
Alex. No, it's Zach. Look at Zach.
Oh yeah, Zach on the inside might have hit Alex. And then Taylor avoided action, done really well there to go wide. And then obviously Archie's had to slow really far down. Much the same with Archie. No, that was Dylan in front, sorry. Joe had a bit of a moment.
Yeah, if you look as well, you can see me slowing down and pulling off. That's what it told me to let Zach pass.
And then Zach realised there was a virtual safety car, slowed down. Archie broke, but then had to go wide. And then Adam didn't react quick enough and hit the rear of Archie and in a wall. So if I just play that from the start, but yeah, it's not pretty.
No.
It's a mess.
Look at this, I'll show you my start. So this is what I saw.
I went from P8 to P4 and I was like, what in the world's happening here?
Yeah, we'll show this and then I'll end the stream in a minute. Yeah, let's have a look. This is your start.
So I'm like, okay, I'll take it nice and easy. And then I just see,
Oh! Just.
Yep, had to get out of it and then.
Oh, Josh, wait, Josh was Josh was sandwiched by the Williams.
No,
Let's say, and then
and I'm like, okay, why is everyone going so slowly?
Because it was initially virtual, but then I think it became full when Archie crashed or something.
I slowed down the whole pack, didn't I?
It became full when I was halfway down the back straight.
I hit a nice move on you two.
Yeah, you see for the rest. Look,
yeah,
I send it on Josh.
I saw you go up loads of positions, but I didn't see it on stream. Oh, that might have been cheek. Wow. Wait, did you get Josh
and
as
then,
well?
Josh was. I accidentally like went a bit wide there,
Dun, 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 dun.
and this is where you got damage. He said. I don't know how. It must
So
have just been there.
not from me sending it on him and slamming
Like
into
I
the
was
side
so
of him.
I tried. I just couldn't. I was just gonna run out of road otherwise. I was like, oh.
Oh no, you did nothing wrong there. He bled out wide. That's on him.
Yeah.
Look how much space you gave him. I mean, there's just enough, but when he hit you, there's more than enough.
Yeah.
Fouls on him.
Otherwise, I would be going off here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that was me just hunting down Taylor, and then I was hoping to get on the back of you three. Well, Finley, Joe, and Sebi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fortunately, it just didn't happen.
I messed up race strategy as well. I forgot to lower the fuel, so I was really slow.
Fuel as well. I don't think it made much of a difference though, although it was 3 laps over.
Hi, Callum.
I want to kill myself. The setup was dog shite. I could if I.
Right, I'm gonna head out. I've gone definitely on Discord, guys. I will see you all 2000 Zulu tomorrow for the Austrian Grand Prix. Good luck, enjoy, and if you want to watch Flight Sim tomorrow, you know where to be. Bye. See you later.